We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And, of course, Devin Booker. So far, he seems to really be clicking with his new team in the front office, and coaching staff seem to be pretty excited about how he's fitting in.
And speaking of the trade, I spoke to him earlier, and, man, was he excited about getting the opportunity at a fresh start. He thinks he'll be able to get them to that next level, and I'm sure that's what their thought process was when they made the deal.
GA, when we think about Devin Booker's scoring ability, he always has been ahead of the curve.
The youngest player ever to score 70 in a game, amongst the youngest to get to 10,000 points. Booker is on a historic scoring pace.
And so it's Detroit with the ball after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And Murray, here we go. And it's good, 2 points.
Great concentration from DeJounte that time, just playing right through the contact.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Misses from close range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Right on the bucket.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Booker. Lays it up and banks it in. Booker's got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Pass to Mathurin. LeVert up top. Just 5 to shoot. Shot from the wing. The rebound by Richards.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now here's LeVert. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league.
And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
Here's LeVert following the score by New Orleans.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert? Coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
And it's Murray penetrating.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. No good on the triple. The Pelicans trail. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with Detroit's head coach. Now, I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. Now, he laughed and told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. He mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Devin?
Okay, David, thanks. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Pass to LeVert. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. Mathurin for three. Pelicans pull it in. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Off target at the rim.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
It's deflected.
And that length of Duren enables him to deliver an emphatic denial.
Second chance shot. And Dick weighs it in. Dick's got 5 points so far.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to Mathurin. The Pistons working the ball around now. Murray with it. Mathurin picks him up. It's Dick on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 8 points for Grady Dick.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
Levert with it. There's the three. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Pelicans have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Alexander Walker. Tie game in Detroit. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty. Of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Off target from outside. There's Schroeder. Ayton a screen. Pass to Hayes. Back to Schroeder. Alexander Walker on the wing. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Hayes, no good. Markovic. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Now here's Schroeder. Hopping on the board. Hits it from three-point range.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Hayes, no good. Markovic. Off target from three-point range. And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Pistons. Only given up 2 points this quarter. And the NBA is truly an international league. I mean, look no further than DeAndre Ayton, hailing from the Bahamas.
Well, you love that him and Buddy Hield carrying the torch for their home country. Ayton is actually the second first overall pick from the Bahamas, the first one being the great Michael Thompson.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Nick Richards, DJ Boston, DeJounte Murray, Devin Booker.
To the inside, it's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thanks. DeJounte Murray is not one for the fast lane. He said, I come from all that stuff, but I've been done that. I'm a homebody. I'm focusing on basketball. There's a lot going on in this world, so it's about being smart. Kevin, growing up in South Seattle, he's seen it all. Back to you.
You know, David, he counts himself fortunate to have escaped all of that. Thank you. Hayes with the steal. Now Detroit moving it up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Good idea to make Ayton earn it at the line because he's a menace in the paint. Don't let him get that shot off.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Now here's Murray. He has 6. Kinsey, no good. Pass break Detroit. Here's Schroeder. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Schroeder's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Hart, following the score by DeJounte Murray. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And it's Ayton missing.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Booker outside. To the left side wing. Clock at 6. Here's Kinsey. It's deflected. Down low. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession.
Substitution on the floor.
Pelicans trail by 4. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Detroit making a switch here. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. And that one drops for him.
Most fans think of Devin Booker. They think of the range, but, man, he's attacking right now to get to the line.
And the wide open shot from Reed. Shot is good off the back rim and in. And the Pistons lead by 4. Booker looking around. Out to the right wing. They double him with Ayton. It's rebounded by Schroeder. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Hart. No good from outside. Tick wide open. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Diggs got 11 points.
And already a terrific three-point shooter. Look at the range of Grady Dick.
Here's Reed. Ayton trying to break free. And Reed throws it down.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
34 seconds left to play here in the half. For three, Booker, and another three for New Orleans.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on Shooter.
And Hart has it in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 12-4 run. Offensive rebound. Pass to Dick. The second chance effort. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And so Booker will bring it up for the Pelicans for the lead. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
You got to be pretty selective about how you guard Booker because he's very good at drawing contact.
For New Orleans, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
And it's Mathurin missing. Well, we're talking about DeJounte Murray now. And, Brent, what do you like most about his game?
Well, I like the tenacity that DeJounte brings to a game. I really feel like he ramps himself up for the biggest moments and wants to make the plays at the end of the game, whether that's scoring the basketball, passing the basketball, but really overriding that is defensively, wanting to be disruptive. So when you get a guy that competes at that high a level, that's what makes DeJounte Murray such an intriguing two-way player.
Here's Booker. Just 4 to shoot. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. A nice shot by Jordan.
I mean, he might as well pour a foundation and put some framework around that because that's where DeAndre Jordan lives on the offensive glass.
Here's LeVert. And he banks in the layup.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
And Detroit has possession after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Durant. Oh!
A strong finisher at the rim. That's Jalen Durant.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Markovic. It's clocked. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession. 5 to shoot.
PJ Boston.
No good that time. The Pistons leading. Pass to LeVert. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
What a great touch on that shot from LeVert. Even the foul can't interrupt the rhythm of his mechanics.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Now here's Booker. Here's Richard. Defended by Duran. Outside for Murray. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And Murray can stuff a stat sheet. Assists a big part of that. He's taken the leap as a creator.
Mathurin for 3. Drills it from outside. Mathurin's got 8 points.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Substitution on the court.
Murray looking around. It's tipped. And they'll keep possession. Detroit leading by 4. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now guarded by Booker.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Detroit, Nickeil Alexander.
And that one misses.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Good on the second free throw. Pelicans trail by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Booker. Fantastic finish by Booker.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact.
Ayton a screen. Alexander Walker with the ball. Now guarded by Murray.
You have to prevent him from getting to the paint, unless you want to see a highlight.
Booker, right side. Shoots over Schroeder. No good from Booker.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Pass to Hart. Takes the 3. They get it back. Ayton. It's Hart on the wing. Still without a basket. Here's Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Now, Alexander Walker. 6 points for him. Here's Ayton. It's rebounded by New Orleans. But Trey, a three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, he is so dangerous from three-point range. Even from that distance, Murphy, a dead-eye.
Launches it from deep. Hart, no good.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And so it's Detroit with it, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Hayes. Here's Ayton. Second shot opportunity.
Unable to simply overwhelm people the way he did in college just because of his size. Ayton has done a much better job just staying patient. Great pump fake there.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Ayton. Both shots good from the stripe.
And Ayton, with that efficiency, just becomes an outstanding option for what you do offensively.
Pass to Dick.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy. We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
And it's Ayton with the rebound. Now, here's Hart. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's an 8-point Detroit lead.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
And so is Detroit, holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's LeVert. Knocked away. And stolen by Murray. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Murray's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pelicans. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession. Outside Mathurin.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
The quick look, no good that time. Detroit leading by 6. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans.
LeVert with it. And the call will be against Caris LeVert. That's his first foul.
Well, he was very reliable, keeping the ball in his hands during the first half. He's had a bad case of the butterfingers here in the second.
Number 43, DeAndre Jordan. First personal foul.
About a minute played here in the fourth quarter.
Pelicans substitution. Number 42, Tavion Kinsey.
Floats one, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Booker in the post. Blocked again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Detroit.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one. Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
There's the lob to Duren. And Duren slams it in.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better, that time from way outside.
Mathurin for 3. Pelicans pull it in.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Pelicans trail by 5. Drives to the hoop. Kinsey makes it off the glass. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Mathurin. Tries again. Pass to LeVert. Duren a screen. 5 on the clock. Tries yet again. And he lays it up and in. And the Pistons lead by 5.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
No good from Booker.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And stolen by Jordan. Booker, right side. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
Team second. At the line for the Pelicans, Butler.
Free throw good, Booker.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Mathurin for three. Here's Durant. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Inside. Whoa! Booker with the bounce.
And Booker coming through again. What a huge shot.
And so LeVert will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Here's Durant. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. On offense here are the Pelicans. They're on a 14-6 run.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to LeVert. And stolen by Booker. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. He draws iron on the dunk.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
And again, Detroit turns it over.
Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Timeout, Pistons. Now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the head coach for Detroit had some instructions for the guys during the break. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in a tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Well, we've also seen them being very aggressive down in the paint. All game long, they've been hunting down those inside points.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that narrows the lead down to just 3.
If he hits all of those, they're feeling a lot more comfortable. But now, still a one-possession game.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's LeVert on the wing. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Driving inside.
Well, that's what makes Dick dangerous. You can't just play him as an outside shooter. He'll go to the hoop like he did there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Ayton the screen. Mathurin for 3. Three-pointer. Tips it up. So it's a narrow victory for New Orleans.
and mash up the dance.